Hi, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with a career reading for the sign of Gemini from March 2nd through March 15, 2018. I meant to get these out early, actually the end of February, but I got really sick and yeah, I don't know if I had the flu or I'm not sure, but I did go to the doctors and we'll see what the results are. But so I had to take time away from doing readings. But with that being said, if you're interested in a reading, if you click in the description box, there's a link to InstantGo. And the InstantGo app, you can connect with me almost immediately, if not within 24 hours. And for $10, you can get a yes, no type of reading, a 3-card spread, which is what I call a mini reading. Or you can check out the specials I have listed and email me if you're interested, or check out my website for all the popular readings that I get the most requests for, and you can also check out my testimonials. All right, let's get started here. All right, so you start out being the hermit, needing to go within, needing to withdraw to find that balance. You need to find that work-life balance, and so you also are looking for some guidance. So maybe there's a decision you need to make. Maybe there's a direction that you need to go into. And you're looking for that guidance. And so that's what I'm seeing for the general message of these two cards is you're going within to find answers, you're seeking guidance, and you're needing to find balance in your work-life balance. This also signifies with the Hermit card is that success and recognition. You are being recognized for success and recognition, to be more organized and be more productive in your work environment. And then the Justice card talks about having that balance, that work-life balance. It also talks about a small amount of money coming your way. So this can be, a small bonus, a small increase, maybe a small lottery winning, some type of small winnings. Okay, so I do see some type of money coming your way. But again, I do see with the Hermit card, with the general messages is that you're going within, you're trying to find the guidance, you're looking for answers in helping you make decisions, and it has to do with work. The next two cards we have is the Two of Pentacles and the Moon. So the Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you're juggling a lot, okay, or you have a lot on your plate. Or even a lot on your mind with the Moon card here. And the Moon card can talk about illusions, confusion. So I feel like you may be confused on some things, and maybe it is. I'm going to put the cards down for a second because maybe it has to do with what you're trying to seek over here on this side, with the Hermit and the Justice, trying to find that balance, trying to find the answers to the questions you have in regards to work. Maybe there's a decision that you need to make, because two can be that as well. And you're with the Moon card here, you're being confused. And the other way I read this is that you need to take a risk at work. You need to take that risk. You need to focus on two main tasks. Or maybe you have two opportunities that are being presented to you and you need to focus, okay, or maybe it's just one, okay, maybe it's one opportunity being presented to you and your current job. So there's two, right? Your current job and a new opportunity, and you're trying to juggle and think, well, what is the best course of action to take here? What direction should you go in? And that's why you're withdrawing and going within to try to find some answers. Another way I read this is that, like I said, with the Two of Pentacles, taking a risk, focusing on two main tasks, paying attention to details, paying attention to money. With the Moon card, it's asking you to have patience, ask a lot of questions, and if you're feeling attacked, just remain calm and professional. And that's what I'm seeing here, because I do feel like for some of you, your coworkers or your supervisor may be coming at you, and it may feel like a form of attack, and so you're like, wait a minute here, and you want to bite back, but the best course of action is to remain calm and be positive. with the Four of Wands, you know, this is, you know, usually celebrations. This is a new home. This is, you know, success, okay? Another way I read this card is don't take success for granted, okay? And I feel like money is good. Money's on the, you know, it's on the, you know, it's good. There's no worries about it. But I do see some type of celebration here, whether you leave a job. Now, here's the interesting thing. Normally, I tell you what your overall energy is before I do the reading. But this time I wanted to save it for the end of the reading because you do have the Eight of Cups, okay? The Eight of Cups talks about, you know, walking away from something. You know, you're leaving this behind. You're moving away from it. So, and it also, another way I read this is that you're, with your current job, you feel like it's no longer appropriate for you. You feel bored, underappreciated. You need to really think long and hard. And maybe that's why you're here with the Hermit. And I picked another, you know, I picked up two cards when I really wanted to pick up one. And here you are with the Hermit going inside. You're withdrawing and you're trying to find the answer. You're trying to make the right choice, okay? And you're thinking, well, do I try to fix this or do I move on? You know, what options do you have before you that you're able to do this, okay? If you're able to walk away because you do have a new offer, then do that. If you're able to walk away and then look for a job, then do that. But if you're not, I would suggest that you probably look for a job. I'm going to put this card here, okay? So you can see it. Let's move these up a little. Here we go. So maybe you're the Hermit, trying to find some answers, looking for guidance, trying to, you know, there's the light on the lantern, you know, you're trying to find that right path. And you're looking for that balance. You're looking for that justice. Because maybe you do feel attacked at this job. Maybe you do feel unappreciated. Maybe you are bored. Maybe you are overworked and underpaid and underappreciated, and you want that balance, and you want to have that work-life balance. You want to feel appreciated so you can enjoy your home life and have that solid foundation and have the celebrations. And maybe that's why you do need to walk away from this current job and take the new job. But you feel stuck. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't for some reason. You feel like you're trapped. Let's see why. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Let me get another deck. Let's see why the devil is here. Maybe financially you can't afford to leave a job. Maybe the job you're at pays well, but you're just overworked and underappreciated. Not appreciated at all, as a matter of fact. Maybe that's what it is, but I do see you wanting to walk away from something, and maybe you will walk away from something. Because I believe this Holy Spirit and guardian angels, why is the devil card here? And Gemini's career spread. Why is the devil card in Gemini's career spread? From March 2nd to March 15, 2018. Why is it here? That's the only reason I can see. It's either financially you can't afford to walk away. Yep. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to pull 2 more cards just to get more clarification. your fear of, that's what I'm sensing here, is the fear of not having enough money. Maybe this job isn't paying as much. So funny, you got the Hermit again. Go within and you'll find the answers. The Ace of Wands. That's really interesting to me, to have the Hermit. So definitely you need to go within, right? And seek the answers. And then with the Ace of Wands, you will have that success. It's a good time to move forward. But I feel it's all about money. I feel like you're you can't, because the money, hardship, because you don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to put your family in debt financially. Or maybe even if you're single, you don't want to be in a hardship. But you know the answer. You know what you have to do deep down inside, but you're confused. So with the Hermit being here twice, definitely you need to take some time to just withdraw and meditate and just really just relax and look for the answers. Yep, that is what I'm getting, Gemini. This is, I got to share something with you really quick, Gemini, because I'm a Gemini. And so y'all know that I was trying to move to California to take care of my mom. Unfortunately, my mom passed on the 7th, and now an offer comes. And it is to relocate to California. You know, however, I don't want to be this 5 of Pentacles, because, you know, I moved to Texas and it kind of set us back, you know, financially. We had to use our credit cards, and, you know, we're not done paying them. You can't pay them in a year when you're using a lot of money and you're trying to survive, right? So, yeah, so I'm kind of in this dilemma here as well. I, you know, feel like this would be a good opportunity for me, but financially, you know, my lease isn't up until May, so I would have to pay 2 months rent here. Then I'd have to pay for U-Haul to take my stuff, plus pay to move in somewhere in California. So that's a lot of money that I don't have. And, you know, I put furniture up for sale. You know, I'm trying to do everything I possibly can, because I'm like, I don't really care if I don't have a couch or a table, or I can get those things later, right? Do I like, I'm going to move these cards here so that you can see them. Well, you can't see them, so let's move these cards up. So I want you to see what the clarification, I'm sorry, it kind of went, I went from telling you my story to moving the cards, because I realized that you couldn't see them. Okay, so, yeah, so we're almost in the same situation. I don't want to mess up my home, don't want to put it more in debt. I've tried to go inside, and I still can't find the answer. I still don't know, but I know it's a new beginning, and I know it's a good beginning. Yeah, my mom is no longer there, but I don't like being in Austin. I'm in Texas, so I don't really like it here. I don't like the people I work with. They're just so immature, you know, for their age. They're older than I am. And I tell you, when I had to leave because of my, my mom passed, I didn't even get any condolences, only from my one coworker who's 23 years old. He's a kid, right? And he's the only one. The ladies that I work with, there's 3 other ladies that are older, and nothing. And I was like, wow. My daughters, however, went with me. They took time out and went with me, and their employer sent them flowers and a card. My employer, I didn't even get a condolence. I was like, wow, it shows how they feel about me. And so I know I want to move. I know I want to move away, but the money I don't have to do so. And so, yeah, I'm trying to sell things, and these people want me to start like next week. And I said, I can't, that's impossible. I probably can start at the beginning of the month because I just paid this month's rent, right? And it doesn't make no sense. I mean, I can't, honestly, I shouldn't even do it until the end of May because that's when my lease is up. But anyhow, I know I need to walk away from this job I have because I do get treated badly. They do not acknowledge my work. And when they do, they've got always a negative behind, it's like a pat on the back and then a kick in the face kind of deal. So I'm in this kind of situation right now, and I know I need to walk away. But I don't have the money. So I know that this is for Gemini. I am a Gemini, and so that's why I thought I would share my experience with you, and maybe we both can come up with a solution for yourself and for myself, because at this point I don't know, and I need to have an answer Monday. And this opportunity just came out of nowhere. I didn't even apply to this job, and actually a director I used to work for is the one that referred me. I really would hate to make her look bad, because she went out of her way and said, hey, give my ex-employee a call. She's great at what she does. She knows the system. And then they reached out to me, and I just honestly didn't think they were going to move this fast. I thought it would be a couple-week process like a normal place, but no, they moved rather quickly, and I can't be there to start on the 7th, and I can't be there to start, I think, the week after the 16th. It's impossible financially. And then the other thing is if I did go, it's just impossible. I mean, even if I did go in the middle of the month, I'd have to find a place to live, pay for 2 weeks and a deposit, and then 2 weeks later pay the rent. Like, that's impossible. That's even more money I felt thrown out the window that I don't have. So maybe you're facing the same kind of scenario, maybe something similar. Maybe you're at a job where they don't appreciate you and you're bored with, and you can get better and you want to move away. But financially you can't until you find another job. And maybe you're just bored with your job and you just want to make more money and you want to do something different. And again, you can't because that job you're at pays a decent amount of money. So this is causing the confusion. And so then you're juggling and you're wondering what direction to take. And the Hermit card is here twice. And that's like, to me, it's like a solid sign to go within and meditate and ask your angels and your guardians to help you, which I have been doing. So, Gemini, thanks for listening to me blabbing on, but I just relate to the reading, and so I thought I'd share my experience. And I hope that this helps you through the 15th, because this reading is through the 15th, and this is your career reading. And I hope that we can find a solution to our problem. All right, and I will talk to you soon, Gemini.